What if Antarctica wasn't always a frozen desert, but the remains of a lost world buried beneath the ice? The land that time forgot. Our story begins. Something is hidden under the ice at the bottom of the world. It is a secret buried for thousands of years. A story waiting to be told. Antarctica was not always a frozen wasteland. It was not always a place of endless white. Imagine a different Antarctica. A land of green forests, flowing rivers, a land warmed by a gentle sun. This is not a fantasy. It is a memory held deep within the Earth itself. We have been taught to see this continent as a featureless expanse, a final frontier of ice and rock. But what if that is only the most recent chapter of its long and complex history? What if the ice is not just a geological feature, but a curtain, hiding something extraordinary from our view? Now, imagine a world of green. Let's travel back in time. Not just a few thousand years, but millions. The world was a different place then. The continents we know today were not in their current positions. This process is called continental drift. Antarctica was not always at the South Pole. For a very long time, it was part of a supercontinent called Gondwana, Australia, Africa, South America, India. It was located much further north, in a warmer part of the world. It was a land teeming with life, a land of vibrant green. The evidence for this warm, green Antarctica is written in the rocks. Scientists have found fossils all over the continent. Fossils of ancient trees, fossilized leaves, plant pollen. Imagine vast forests, beech trees, ferns. This was Antarctica 70 million years ago, a world without ice. Animals roamed these ancient forests. Paleontologists digging up dinosaur bones, large herbivores, fierce predators. Next, echoes from space reshape our view. Our view of Antarctica changed forever with the dawn of the space age. For the first time, we could see the entire continent from above. Satellites equipped with powerful radar technology gave us a new power, the power to see through the ice. By timing the echoes, scientists create detailed maps of the hidden landscape. They can see the mountains and valleys that have been shrouded in darkness for ages. It is like having X-ray vision for an entire continent. There are vast mountain ranges under the ice. The Gomburtsev Mountains were a complete surprise. There are also huge lakes trapped beneath the ice. Lake Vostok is one of the biggest lakes in the world, sealed off for millions of years. But the satellites revealed something else, something many are reluctant to talk about. In some scans, strange shapes appear, geometric patterns, straight lines stretching for miles, angles that look unnatural. They look like they could be man-made. Now here's where things get strange. The more we look, the more of these anomalies we find. Ahead, the map of impossible knowledge. Long before satellites, there were mapmakers charting the known world. Most were incomplete, filled with sea monsters and imagined lands. But one map stands out, a map that should not exist. It is called the Piri Reis map, created in 1513 by a Turkish admiral, compiled from older sources, some dating to Alexander the Great. It shows Europe, Africa, and South America with remarkable accuracy. But it also shows something impossible. What appears to be the coast of Antarctic, specifically Queen Maud Land, ice-free. It depicts rivers and mountain ranges now buried under thousands of feet of ice. How could a 16th century mapmaker know this? Antarctica was discovered in 1820. The land beneath mapped with radar in the 20th century. Some say it changes everything. Others argue it is not Antarctica, but a distorted South America, pointing to inaccuracies and coincidences. Yet the correspondence with subglacial topography is hard to ignore. Piri Reis wrote that he used ancient sources. Could one source be a survivor of a lost maritime civilization? The map is a silent witness, leaving us with more questions than answers. The mystery of Antarctica is not just found in old maps and satellite images, it is also found in stories and rumors. For over a century, it has been a place of secrets, a race to the South Pole, and some say, a race to find what was hidden there. Strange encounters, unusual atmospherics, mirages of cities in the sky, a sense of being watched. During World War II, the continent drew intense interest. Rumors persist of a Nazi base, New Swabia Base 211, submarines and elite teams. History confirms a 1938 expedition. They photographed and claimed territory, officially for whaling. After the war, the U.S. launched Operation High Jump, 1946-47, an aircraft carrier, 13 ships, nearly 5,000 men, cut short after 8 weeks. Admiral Byrd spoke of a new enemy that could fly from pole to pole with incredible speed. Today, an international treaty governs peaceful research, yet secrecy remains. Much is off-limits, research often classified. Rumors of strange energy sources and halted deep drilling. Whispers on the fringes that add another layer to the puzzle. So, if parts of Antarctica were ice-free in the recent past, what happened? What could plunge a continent into a deep freeze? The answer may lie in dramatic, sudden shifts in the Earth itself. One theory is Earth crust displacement, the outer crust slipping as a single piece over molten layers beneath, like the skin of an orange. Controversial, yet even Albert Einstein considered it. If it happened, it would be a global catastrophe. Continents could be moved thousands of miles. A temperate land shoved into a polar zone, ice-free Antarctica becoming suddenly frozen. Any civilization would be taken by surprise, cities flash frozen and buried beneath a rapidly growing ice sheet like a fly in amber. Myths tell of cataclysm, floods, earthquakes, fire from the sky, stars falling, dismissed as stories, or distorted memories of a pole shift. Plato's Atlantis, destroyed in a single day and night, echoes crustal displacement descriptions. Ice cores reveal sudden climate swings. The Younger Dryas, 12,800 years ago. Warming, then a rapid freeze for over 1,000 years. Some point to a comet impact triggering upheaval. The timing fits a possible lost civilization vanishing around then. To understand the past, we must look deep into the ice itself. Scientists drill ice cores, long cylinders from the depths of glaciers, time capsules of climate. By analyzing bubbles, dust, and chemical isotopes, they reconstruct temperature, atmosphere, and major events across hundreds of thousands of years. It is painstaking but priceless. Antarctic cores show long cold periods punctuated by shorter warm phases and shocking speed of change, sometimes within decades. This supports the idea that catastrophe could freeze Antarctica quickly. They warn us. Stability is not guaranteed. The Earth has a switch. But what if the ice contains more than climate data? Imagine drilling a mile down and striking something not rock, metal, worked stone, science fiction, yet rumors persist. Stories of broken bits on unknown materials and organic matter from impossible depths are hard to verify. Still, life exists in subglacial lakes isolated for millions of years. Studying it is like studying life on another planet. If a civilization was buried, even their DNA could wait in the depths. Perhaps the ultimate proof is a single, unfamiliar strand drawn from the abyss. Let's go back to the strange shapes seen by satellites. Geometric patterns, straight lines, mainstream explanations, fault lines, block faulting, sastrugi carved by wind. Nature makes surprising geometry. A valid point. Nature can look artificial. The Antarctic Pyramid, a peak with 4 sharp ridges and a pointed top, reminiscent of Giza. Geologists say it is a nunatak shaped by freeze-thaw. Similar peaks exist worldwide. Still, the symmetry gives people pause. Too perfect? Multiple nearby peaks deepen the mystery. Some claim a buried complex, a monumental capital beneath the ice. Without climbing, sampling, drilling, we cannot be sure. Do you see a natural mountain carved by ice and wind, or the eroded ruin of a great pyramid, waiting for the ice to melt and reveal its secrets? When we talk about a lost, advanced civilization, one name always comes to mind: Atlantis. Plato told of a great naval power beyond the Pillars of Hercules, rich, advanced, and then destroyed in a single day and night. People have searched the Atlantic and the Mediterranean. No conclusive proof. What if the story was real, but the location misunderstood? What if Atlantis was not an island that sank, but a continent that froze? A sudden end fits the displacement theory, moving Antarctica poleward. A land becoming uninhabitable, buried under ice, a story connecting maps, anomalies, and myth. It offers a name for those who mapped the world, and a reason for monumental structures now hidden. A global maritime empire might have reached a then-temperate Antarctica, perhaps even its heartland. This is pure speculation. There is no direct evidence linking Atlantis to Antarctica, but it reframes the search, not underwater, under ice. Plato said Egyptian priests preserved the tale. Could survivors have carried the memory to other lands? The shadow of Atlantis might stretch to the South Pole. We stand at a crossroads of knowledge. We have followed clues from the depths of the ice to the far reaches of space, examined ancient maps and modern scans, heard whispers of secret missions and impossible discoveries. We have weighed sober science against tantalizing possibilities. What is really hidden under the ice of Antarctica? Is it only rock and ice, a geological marvel, a natural museum of climate history? Are the shapes mere tricks of nature? Are the ancient maps coincidences? Is the story of a lost civilization nothing more than a modern myth? The safe answer keeps history neat and tidy. It asks nothing of us. Or is there something more? Could we be on the verge of the greatest discovery in human history? A lost chapter of our own story? A civilization of incredible antiquity, global knowledge, monumental scale, wiped away by cataclysm. If true, our past is not linear, but cyclical. Great rises and devastating falls. The truth waits, locked in that cold, silent continent. As technology improves and climates shift, the ice will yield more secrets. So what's really buried beneath the Antarctic ice? Just ancient rock, or the remains of an age long forgotten?